All right, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I've been busy doing things, and it looks like Ludus has also been busy doing things. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about checking out the newest stuff on Ludus. I just need to go to the website like this and noticing that the GUI is here. They've got a cool drag and drop GUI. So let's just go into compare plans. So when comparing the Ludus plans, choose the plan that matches your team and deployment model. Okay, well, here's the open source, which is the one that I've made a bunch of videos on and love. So this is a newer one right here, Pro NFR, not for resale. Okay. It's still $0, but it has a 1-year non-renewable. And let's see what the difference is. Right here is the difference. Web UI for visual range design, what we just saw over there a moment ago. Router role for turnkey. Okay. And pro roles catalog. All right. And license area. Support area, enterprise capabilities. Okay. All right. And got self-hosted at scale. We manage it for you. Okay. So going to Bad Sector Labs Twitter. As you can see, it says, hey, we launched 2 years ago and the community embraced and extended it with write-ups, roles, configs, and environments. We're excited to see what you build next. I am too. And it looks like Ludus 2 brings cluster support as well. That's exciting. Web UI, like we saw briefly. Range blueprints. I have to look at that more. It must have to do with the web UI. Better sharing users and groups. New backend. SSO. Updated docs. Okay. Ludus is free and open source with optional paid plugins to support enterprise use cases. All new features besides the web UI are available via the API, CLI, and open source. Commercial use permitted. We want as many people as possible to be able to use Ludus Pro. You can apply for the NFR license to get Pro features free for non-commercial use at ludus.cloud. Full quality video? What is this? Let's find out. Oh, it's kind of a promo video. Cool. Everyone can go ahead and check that out later. Let me read a little bit more about Ludus. So if we go back to ludus.cloud, we say quick start. And I notice we have Ludus 2, Ludus 1. Okay, so we have docs for each one. So in Ludus 2, though, let's see what deploy range. I want to know where that blueprint thing is, actually. Blueprints? Oh, a blueprint is saved range configuration that can be applied to a range to quickly configure it. Save your range config as a blueprint. Ludus blueprint, create ID, AD lab, name, AD lab. Okay. Share it with your team. Oh, you can share it in groups. Okay. A teammate applies it to their range. Okay. Huh. Neat. When to use blueprints. For onboarding, give a new team member a ready to go range config. Workshops. Okay. Iterations, save a config before experimenting with changes, and standardization. Huh. That is pretty cool. Okay. All right. Neat. What's this? Applying a blueprint overwrites the target range configuration and does not redeploy the range for you. Please run Ludus range deploy range ID range to deploy it. Okay. Cool. Well, that's neat. What else is going on here? So if I go back up here, install Ludus. Looks like maybe You install it kind of the normal way. It's a little different. But this is probably looking like it's all the same. All looking kind of same. So let's do the GUI. I don't see GUI. Maybe it was back to those blueprints. Viewing? Never mind. Never mind. All right. What else is going on with this thing? Cluster support? Okay. Oh. Well, it's here at least. That's what I wanted to see. And then I guess you have to install it to see the web UI. And what is this? SSO? SSO. Pocket base. What is Pocket Base? Ludus Pocket Base as part of the backend to manage data. By default, Packet Base Web UI is disabled to prevent users from modifying the database. So it's a new database. All right. Well, is there a convert from my Ludus? Oh, here we are. So upgrade from Ludus 1. So if I'm going to upgrade, replace the internal SQL database. I see. Okay. Huh. All right. When you upgrade Ludus 1 to 2, your existing data, users, range, VMs, access grants is automatically migrated. That's cool. The biggest change is Ludus 2 breaks the strict one-to-one mapping of users to range. Okay, yeah, that was an interesting thing because you'd be in Proxmox and in order to make a user, it would attach a pool, which would be a range. So that's cool that they're doing that. And then what changes? The database does. It's now this. Range configs. Used to be here and now are here. API, a little bit different with the web UI. And then got that. VM to WireGuard traffic. Okay. Your existing Proxmox VMs, templates, and network configurations are not modified by the upgrade. Good to know. Only the Ludus API internal data stored changes. After the upgrade, what happens? The API key continues to work. Okay, you don't need new keys. That's good. Range configs are now stored in here versus the users. The old files are not removed. That's good. The web UI is now here. It looks like 8080 is now available for users to log in. If licensed, then they have to use their email and Proxmox password. Migrated users have the email address of whatever the username is at ludus.internal. Okay, that's interesting. And can use their Proxmox password. I guess that's convenient. Thank goodness. SSO via OAuth providers can be configured in the Pocket Base admin panel, kind of like what we were looking at. The original SQLite database, yep, that's where it was, is preserved in the event you wish to downgrade or retry the migration. Good to know. If you wish to get callbacks to WireGuard client from VM, see this page. Not sure what callbacks are. I guess I'd have to read that. All right, how to upgrade. So you update Ludus as you normally would. So using that command, and then you answer why when you prompted to update the server, or manually. Oh yeah, use the binary and do a -- update. The database migration runs automatically the next time the Ludus admin service starts. Okay. And look for it here. You'll see logs like this. Once the migration completes, Ludus 2 is fully operational. Existing API keys continue to work. What the migration does, man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So it automatically, what does it do? The automatic migration performs these steps inside a single database transaction. Okay, a bunch of stuff in the database. I'm not really going to read all of that. Rerun the migration from scratch. Warning, the migration relies on that database existing, so do not delete your Ludus 1 database. Yeah, okay. And then you can do it via the CLI or API. API changes. Okay. I guess really all there is now to do is just install it and upgrade, and probably do a video on it to see how it goes in real time. All right, well, that's kind of my update on seeing what is new with Ludus since I've been out and not really updating myself and others. So this is the new deal. So go ahead and check out Ludus and tell me about it. Until next time, see you later.